Okay, folks, we are going to try some makeshift printing. Not quite like how they do like really cool prints, but we're going to try some things. So you can see I have assembled some things that I found around the house. This is a toy that my grandson's left here. I grabbed some Q-tips. This is an onion that was cut. This is just a magnet that was on the fridge. This is something, this is an electrical wire thing. My husband does construction, so I found that. And then I grabbed a fork. I haven't tried these yet, so we're going to experiment and see what works. So away we go. Okay, here's some of the other supplies you're going to need for this little experiment project. Markers. I hope you've got some washable markers. You're going to need a piece of white paper, and then you're going to need some household aluminum foil or tin foil if you have some. If you don't, we might be able to try something else, but I think you might have this around your house. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a marker, and I'm going to use it to color a big pile of marker juice on my aluminum foil. Then I'm going to grab one of my objects. I'll grab my onion, and I'm going to put it into this marker juice and get some stuff on it, and then I'm going to try stamping it onto the paper. Hey, it worked. Let's do it again. I just have to get a lot of marker on there. Here's my onion. Get the stuff on there and stamp it on the paper. Hey, that's cool. Ha! Those kind of look like crazy eyes. Well, let's try some of the other objects. I'll do a different color now, too. I'll pick purple. So I will color it on over here. And I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. And I want to see if this thing works. So I'll roll it onto here. And I'll try rolling it on my paper. Oh, not such great success with that. Okay, let's try something else. I'm going to try my fork. I'll get juice on my fork and stamp it. Well, that kind of worked. Ooh, that's a terrible noise. Huh, I am getting some with that. Okay, I see the fork works. I will try another color. I will move this over here so you can see what I'm doing. This time I have red. Juicy red. Here we go. And I will try this electrical thing. Stamp. Ooh, stamp. That kind of works. Stamp. Stamp. Okay, so that's working. One more. I am going to try yellow. You can barely see it on here, but really getting it on there. And now I will take my Q-tip and scoop up some. You can kind of see my yellow from the Q-tip. That was probably not a good color to pick. There we go, stamps. One last thing, if your parents say it's okay, let's see, I need a new color. I will pick this lime green. And I will get lime green, and I'm going to put my finger in there and do some, oh, I like that. I have an idea for this. Fingerprint stamps. This is washable marker. So hopefully it washes off. I'll be back in a minute to show you. Okay, two more things I just tried. I found this great turquoise color, and I put it on there. And if you don't want your fingers to get wet or dirty, because I did wash mine off, but it's still got a little light green on it. I just got a baggie. Put my finger inside the baggie. And I can stamp like that. So if you don't want your fingers to get dirty and you've got some plastic, you could stamp like that. One more thing that I decided to try was a piece of sponge that I cut apart. Now again, you need to ask if it's okay to do this, to cut up anything your mom or dad or anybody might have. And you could cut it into shapes. Ooh, this is kind of wet. I actually had some water in my sponge still, but that actually works, kind of cool. So look at that, we can do some stamping. So what can we make with our stamps? Well, let's just take a look. Another way I've seen people do stamping is to take their marker and color directly onto the object they want to stamp. This is a Brussels sprout I cut in half. And what I did was I got it a little bit damp on a damp sponge, and I can just color right onto the thing, the object that I want to stamp, and we'll see what my Brussels sprout looks like. Oh, sorry. There we go. So I can stamp that way too. Get it a little wet. Again, you have to ask your parents if it's okay to use a sponge like this. What happens if I put purple with my turquoise? It's purple. I'll get it a little wet. Oh, another thing too, maybe I get the paper a little wet. So I got the paper a little bit wet. And it stamps that way too, so you can get the paper a little wet and stamp that way.